like session 10. Let's see how many of us are awake.
Let's see how many years we're lost in the warp this time.
Well, no, you're starting off over Belka.
Yes, I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
That doesn't preclude us getting lost in the warp later.
Well,
Nothing precludes us getting lost in the warp later.
Yeah, true. I might just get you lost in the warp just to, just for the fun of it.
Yay.
So, Esh hasn't turned up. He's obviously gone off on a bender in his ship, and there's quite a lot of bars on a ship that's about 2 kilometers long. So it looks like he's kind of wandering around in a drunken stupor, which is going to leave you guys with the problem that you need to replace him.
Yeah, we're gonna turn him into Belka's planetary governor.
Well, yes, if you can find him.
That's the formal plan,
I implanted a tracking chip in him a long time ago, so... What, you think this is the first time I've had to find him on a drunken bender?
True, yeah.
I mean, it's only works on the ship, but hey.
Yeah. So, you need to find yourself a new rogue trader, because he's not going to be any use to you. Which pretty much gives you the option of going down to the planet and picking up his son. How you pick his son up is probably up to you.
I'm gonna send the murder servitors to find him.
Yep, that sounds like a plan. Roll.
That would traumatize him.
Yeah, you want to start with insanity points then.
I was just going to surprise teleport him into Esh's quarters.
Perfect. That way the first thing he does is he goes through the warp and he finds a demon staring at him.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take over for a second here, because you arrive in Belka. You've had another wonderful, smooth, flawless warp jump, as you always have.
Of course.
Yes, it didn't take you 6 years. And as soon as you enter the system, you get hailed. It's coming from the planet, and it's kind of, welcome to the Belka system. It's kind of a really bubbly, receptionist type person. Please proceed to geosynchronous orbit and land a shuttle at the spaceport. Once at the spaceport, you'll be met by a purification team, which will weed out any heresy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Target
We're
the
gonna
source
have
of the
to take care
transmission
of that
fire.
damn priest, aren't we?
Do not worry. Our purification teams spend at least 6 months flagellating before they're accepted to the job. We appreciate your assistance in this, and hope that your soul is pure. Transmission cuts off.
I'm torn on whether or not to bring the crude on this.
No, guys.
I have no opinion.
Right, something's gonna need to change. I mean, purification teams aren't all that bad, but,
It just means they're really, really getting into quarantine. And I'm used to that, so we should be okay.
should be, but then again, all of us have at least one corruption point.
As long as they don't search
Hey, okay.
the demon locked up somewhere, then you're fine.
It's on the ship. We're going in on a shuttle or teleportarium.
We probably should do teleportarium.
I'd say that we should form up with a good amount of troops on the teleportarium for calling in, but going on the shuttle itself.
I suppose that works, but you can use the It doesn't have a time, does it?
What doesn't?
The teleportarium. Like it doesn't stop working.
So I may have been
Oh,
late.
hey,
sorry.
look, Stuart's here.
Wah!
This is the most trouble we've had ever.
I know. Bloody shocking,
Oh.
isn't it?
I was looking for that IP.
Hang on, I think I found it. Yeah.
Ouch.
Just a second. So yeah, sorry about that. I thought we were starting at basically, I got the clocks all the way complete before it went start for another 40 minutes.
Hmm.
May or may
That's not how daylight savings works at all.
Shut up. just all of your faces shut. Yeah. And that's apparently not the right IP.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to go through either. Actually, couldn't we talk to them and say, yeah, we're the rogue trader group that founded this colony. We technically own it.
I'm sure that'll go down well.
Well, it's true, technically. If it's, I'm guessing we're back on Belka and something's gone wrong.
Yes.
To put
How
it
quick
nicely.
you pick it up,
Yeah, we currently are in orbit in geosynchronous orbit with the capital with our guns trained down.
That kind of wrong, huh?
No,
Oh yeah, it would be the
Well,
yeah. You're
we can get the
going to
ship.
be replacing the person in charge anyway with Ash. So
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of
crazy.
necessary.
Oh dear.
If we can find Ash. He's
tracking
somewhere on the
ship,
ship.
remember?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it on this ship.
We might find what's left of him around the ship somewhere.
Whatever.
Anyway, yeah, so you've basically arrived in system and you've been told to pull over so your purification squad's on board.
Okay, better keep the crew hidden then, because I imagine that'll be a point of contention.
It's okay though, as you've been told, the purification squads do flagellate for 6 months.
I'm happy with them having to look at the crew and
Well,
Honestly,
really? Go on, sorry.
go ahead.
I was just thinking it couldn't be a good idea to have a bunch of people who... This is the crazy priest. Having his lot free reign to do what he wants with a bunch of crew.
Yeah,
I wasn't going
we've
to let
got a
them
whole
have
bunch
free
of
range
crew
to
on
do it.
board.
Hey guys, you realize on ships this big we have meat lockers?
Yeah, we could jump the priest then. Excellent idea.
No, they're most likely in the crew barracks. So
The priest or the team?
I'm not going in a bloody meat locker.
Hey,
No,
wait a minute.
The purification team.
Oh yeah, them. Yeah, that's a good idea.
In bits.
I think we need to have words with this priest. Can we find him at
Yes.
Orbital Scanners?
Well, so far you're just kind of moving into orbit, I assume, so scanning
Well-
for one person is quite hard.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could try and scan for buildings that look like they're big churches, but you know, the colony's only been up a few years, you probably won't find many.
Fine, we'll look
I
for a
suspect we'd
hut
be
with a-
surprised.
I was going to say, yeah, because this guy's a priest, we'll even find like a chapel hut with like a big emperor's symbol painted on the roof. That might be good enough.
If you want to scan, go ahead and scan.
well, I could aid the machine spirit, see if it would help, but What should we? So, what should we actually do? We've got a purification team coming towards us, and a bunch of other stupid shit. So, what's our
Well,
plan?
We've got power armor. We've got better weapons than they could ever possibly have.
Yeah, they don't
so
even
I'm
have it.
thinking maybe we should just possibly go along with it and just go through the humiliation of customs.
Okay, but you
No rubber gloves here, just a flamethrower.
Yes, that's rather the thing I'm concerned about, that they go straight to the flamethrower.
Yeah, well,
Well, I've got
we'll let
power
them.
armor. but I
Let's
can't.
let them on board, but say that they can't bring any weapons, as we are the rogue trader group that founded this colony.
Yeah,
Well,
necessary. Drag
technically-
Ish's corpse out as proof.
Yeah, I was gonna
Why don't-
say it's rank as well, because we're technically up around like a chapter master for Space Marines, if I remember reading that correctly.
Technically, we're at planetary governor status. Yes.
Yes, so planetary governor, chapter master, and all that. I thought was like at the same level. But chapter masters have bigger guns than you'll ever get.
Yeah, they've got much bigger guns than we do, but
They've got
So-
guns that shoot bullets bigger than our head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on paper, I think we're supposed to be about the same level as them, but they kind of respect from guns.
I will also point out that down there is the rogue trader you also need.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go onto the planet in some way.
Okay, let's.
Drop pods?
we don't have drop pods. But the way that I see it is we can contact or call back, say, this is the rogue trader ship that founded this colony. This is the Omniscience Shield. We founded this colony. We own this planet. By all means, and we are here to find the son of the rogue trader.
Kind of comes up. We understand your status, but we cannot allow you to contact such an important individual when your purity is in question. Please submit to purity testing, and then we shall talk further.
We have lance batteries pointed at the planet.
If you
I'm
burn
not
us,
saying
we
this
shall
to
be
them.
sent to the
No, I'm
Emperor.
not saying this to them.
Okay,
But,
sorry.
Oh god, that would not be good.
so, at this point, you are denying the planetary governor access to his own planet.
We're not denying any access. We just need to make sure that you're pure before allowing you onto this haven.
Again, you are not allowing access to the planetary governor.
You can come down. We just have to make sure you're pure before you can carry on.
Under whose authority?
Lord
You are
Chaplain
arguing-
Artorius.
You are
Say
arguing
again?
with an answering machine.
Lord Captain Artorius. Lord Chaplain Artorius.
That guy.
Yeah, the crazy guy you put in charge of our whole planet. Which, by the way, is fantastic for me.
It seemed like a clever idea at the time.
Yeah, most of your
Yeah.
ideas do.
Oh, was this one of those two problems that you mentioned in the thread?
Yeah.
Okay, nuke
I
the planet. Nuke the planet, move on.
No, stop.
Oh yes, let's kill the new rogue trader before he even gets on the ship. That's
Before he
awesome.
causes a new
It's fine. I'll just be his son on another planet.
Yeah. Then we switch to Solus and Carmine, where I've got another load of trouble stored up.
Oh, damn.
You know, funnily enough, I remembered about the Sols and Carmine problem. I hadn't actually thought about this problem.
Oh, well, I suppose the best we're going to be able to do, really, is just let Purification on the squad on board, hide the Kroot, hide the Pawn, and just, if they cause much trouble, just, show them the Rogue Trader symbol before we throw them out the airlock. I should make it clear,
Oh,
I'm
well,
not speaking of the com.
Sebastian's got a new power that could solve this problem.
How
Could
much prep
reprogram
time
them all.
do you need, though, to mind wash every single person in the squad reliably? Because I thought it was like 2d10 hours for a guy.
Yeah, so they would probably be up here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, they
I
might
don't
notice
have
something
they
funny.
said, but I could brainwash them all. Or I could do the quick dirty one.
Isn't there any sort of misdirection that you can do that doesn't involve brainwashing them entirely? Like
Oh, mate.
minor brainwashing?
Yeah, there's a smaller one. There's like the quick and dirty one, as I call it, which doesn't take anywhere near as long. 2d5 rounds. It's an opposed willpower test, which I'll probably.
Well, remember, they're crazy priest types, so they possibly have a willpower save.
Oh, they would have like a. It's opposed willpower, so I'm fighting them.
Yeah,
But
like
I
a
have-
decent willpower save.
How many are in the the team? Do you know?
Yep.
No,
also,
they-
I need to separate them because they kind of know that I'm doing it when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So they'll scream and go, ah, someone's in my brain.
It's the Emperor's
This is
that
not
he's
right.
supposed to be there.
Well, if you send
Right,
a shuttle down, it'll try and pick up about 40 people. That's the team they've assembled.
40, huh?
Yeah.
We have
Right
100
then.
crew, we'll win.
But there's only one, officer. He's wearing
Oh,
kind of
okay.
a smart kind of uniform with Emperor's signal on one shoulder, and kind of like a rising sun style symbol, kind of like a sun with sunbeams coming out the other side on the other shoulder.
Let's do that.
Wait, a rising sun symbol?
Yeah.
So we're crashing the ship into the planet.
That's not.
Yeah, hell of a way to end the session. Alright, gang, how do we get out of this one?
So,
Next week.
what's the plan?
I
We've
could
got-
reprogram the officer.
Again, that
And
would
nobody
cause
would ever
screaming
know.
and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, no,
well,
we could separate him from the crew. Like, you could send him towards the choir, and the choir, I suppose, could hold him down while I do my thing.
They could just sting at him until he snaps.
Yes, actually snaps. So it has to be done. I need to either roll really well to convince him that there's no danger, or we need to hold him there for 2d10 hours while I work over him.
Well, if we have a day, I suppose actually that should give you more than enough time to do it reliably.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
a question. We have a giant ship that is several thousand meters long, right?
Yeah? Big ass
Yeah.
crew, too.
Uh-huh. They can only have so many purification teams. Why don't we just play musical chairs?
That would work, actually, but we'd be the first ones being checked.
What?
How are they going to know if there's anything wrong? Like, we'll just hide the crew and maybe.
What I'm
Put
saying
aside.
is, wherever the purification teams are, that's where the crazy people aren't.
On this ship?
The notice of
Touche.
the crazy.
Touche.
But
Yeah.
The crazy enough to worry the purification teams is actually a fair point. We could shuffle them away. We could have them stick around with the slightly less affected people. And by that I mean the ones who only gibber on the inside. Mental note, do not let Sebastian lead the sane team. Or, having said that, we could just trap them in the one toilet cubicle on the entire ship.
What,
But then-
No,
who has a good
No.
fellowship on now? Question.
Fellowship. I only have Fellowship 37, so I don't think it'll be me.
Okay, then failing that, who has a good intimidation score?
I do have good Intimidate.
I rolled 34 on telling fibs and 40 on intimidates.
Is that actually a skill, telling fibs?
I
I
roll
got deceived.
I roll a 58 on Intimidate.
So that's kind of what the I don't know how big that's just appeared for you guys. That's kind of what the
It's-
symbol looks like.
Oh boy.
Oh god
I
damn it,
can't
we've run
remember.
into an exalted crossover game, we are so screwed.
Oh, I see it's loading. Or
Hang on.
crashing. One of the
One of the two. Oh,
Who's already? Already?
10 seconds.
Oh dear.
You knew it was coming.
Sebastian, I know it's you as well.
In Sebastian's mind, all of his friends have top hats. All of them. Silly little moustaches.
Well, that's suddenly like 10 times less threatening, isn't it?
That's the way of putting it.
Anyway, yeah,
Okay,
so
so-
that's the symbol they're wearing anyway. Something similar.
That would be a, what kind of role would we need to identify that?
That's a good question.
Because I've got Warp, Psyker, and Xeno. Is it a Xeno thing? I've also got
It would either be
Scholastic.
common or forbidden, so...
I've been surprised if it was Xeno generally. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't say Xeno.
I
Who has-
suspect it's going to be Imperial Creed.
yeah,
Is
that's
it-
not actually.
Yeah, Imperial
I
Creed's
got-
a good one to roll.
So who
See
has
if it shows up
Imperial
there.
Creed?
Well, I got 50
Well,
for
do
Forbidden
bottom
Law.
checks.
No, sorry, I've only got Forbidden Law pirates.
I'm just doing maths,
It
and
could
it's
be
taking me a
useful
while.
later. Somehow. I'm not sure.
So what did you
42.
roll,
I've got
Sebastian?
21.
I rolled 50 for Forbidden Law Xeno. If
Yeah.
it's anything to do with
It's
the
nothing
Xeno.
Xeno.
Is that
Xeno?
true, or
Sadly-
do I just badly?
Well, you think it's true, but
Damn.
let's see, my dice are. Oh, well, that's never going to work.
Oh, wow.
I forget everything about the Imperial Creed ever.
Yep.
So,
That's what
were you
5
the only
years of-
person that has Imperial Creed knowledge or whatever?
Well, no one else has spoken up with it.
No, I've not.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't have it.
Mind probe with them when they come on board. That doesn't. They don't know when I'm mind probing them.
Well, your new rogue trader has it, but he's no good to you at the moment because he's still on the planet.
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
don't even. Let's go.
We'll get to you in a minute, Goatface, it's fine.
All this just to pick him up. Damn 6 years in the warp.
Hey, at least you're getting a fairly good idea how we operate. Or how we don't, as the case may be. Oh, right,
So-
okay. So is the plan so far just to simply have the purification
Actually,
team get stuck in the middle of the ship
question.
somewhere?
Question. Could we
Yeah.
do an inquiry test on this one?
Yeah.
Since we have that book thing, right?
Yep, the Librarium, yeah.
Librarian, so does anybody have inquiry?
I have. Yes. No. Wait. No, I don't.
Oh, I don't have it actually.
Oh, tell me.
Can
Tell me.
anyone read a book?
I have literacy, but I don't think that counts.
Only
Yeah, I
trust, and trust isn't here.
Oh god.
Damn it. Okay, so who
Sorry,
has a good
fella.
fellowship score that's not PE?
I can roll 18 on this.
Mine's 15.
Yeah, I'd be.
Well,
with
mine's 36.
17.
So,
Oh.
how about we all just try? Let's all run.
Yeah, sure.
Let's all
but-
gather around
And
the book.
read the librarian.
I don't think I got it.
Let's
unless
see
I
what
can
I.
find it in a 52
Okay,
plus.
so against inquiry,
Failed miserably.
17.
Hey, Cole found it.
Hey, I had to get rid of that 86 in my dice.
What am I rolling against?
Half
Where-
fellowship.
Oh,
Half
that's nice.
fellowship, basically. Unless you have inquiry.
I don't. And I have 41 fellowship, so
You had to roll against 20.
I win. Good day, sir.
Yep. So, you find the book.
Yes, you actually remember the forgotten art of reading.
Amazing. So you found the picture pop-up book.
Why do I keep you all around?
It's a pop-up book. Okay, so what's up?
Yes, so your research gets you that's the Cult of the Daybreak. It's kind of popped up quite a lot over the Coronus Expanse, kind of trying to bring civilization to the far-flung newer colonies.
Mm.
Kind of some links to it's not very well liked by the Inquisition from what you can find.
What about the ecclesiarchy?
Yeah, you can have a go. Well, no, they don't like it either. They don't like any of the major cults, though.
Oh, good. Well, there's an option for later.
Right.
So they wouldn't mind if we ran a purge on it then.
Oh, no. Purging is fine.
Well, we do only have one person we need to get off the planet, to be honest, lads.
Yeah, we have got a lot of infrastructure you've invested in.
That's what viruses are for. It doesn't start building last I checked.
Alright, so we've got one crazy preacher dude that we really need to talk to about
His 40
replacing him.
bitches, who are
Yep.
presently trying to
And
swarm
like-
the vessel.
That's fine, that's where we want them. Because if they're on the vessel, then they're not on the planet protecting him, and we're gonna have to shoot him. I'm sorry, we gotta put him down.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Go ahead.
Did they actually want to do purity tests on the entire ship, or just the people who wanted to go to the planet?
The entire ship.
Uh,
This is why
What
we're
are they
beginning to come around to the just shoot the part. or just space them. Yes, gentlemen, you may check out the purity of the airlock. What's that you say? No, we're not operating it at all. The power lights just means it's turning off.
That is an option. I mean, they will have to land in your shuttle bay. So if you want to just
Seriously?
blow them straight out, yeah. If you want to just blow them all out the airlock, that's fine.
To be honest
One
with
way
you,
of doing it is to just teleport them off.
why bother with the teleport? That we have it to a bunch of crazy
There is nothing
cultists.
that says that the teleportarium has to target itself as where everybody goes.
See, my concern, Gray, is that you're using if rather than when. Because fuckers are going at an airlock, I don't care who.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
I was going to say, actually,
Oh,
in all
God.
honesty, if we really can't stand... It seems far easier to just airlock these shower of dicks than actually bother putting up with them, particularly seeing as we know they're going to do some damage to our ship if they're actually let loose. Because they
Well,
make
let's-
the ecclesiarchy look normal.
Yeah, why don't we separate the officers so that we can find out if there's any codes we need to give. Not that they'll have any planetary guns anyhow.
No, but that's not actually a bad
Yeah,
idea.
because they were in your cargo hold.
Yeah, we've got the planetary guns, so that's fine on that front.
Well, we could just
But-
give them by orbital drop. Technically, they're having them. Along with some
You think
tectonic
Um,
damage.
in the high...
Is there any sort of planetary governor? I mean, if he calls himself the High Lord, whatever, then he's probably got a pretty big building.
Yeah, the problem is we paid for the big building.
Yeah, that doesn't
So
mean
we
that
don't
we have to
wanna blast
destroy it.
them
I'm
off.
just saying do a surgical strike on the fucker.
Yeah, but if there's a big building, where do you think they're most likely to keep the rogue trader?
Oh, I wasn't even talking about finding the rogue trader. I was talking about killing the guy in charge.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
Greg
but-
wants to.
Yeah.
Think about it. If we
Yeah.
blow the building up,
Afraid of.
Yeah, we blow the building up, then we gotta go find another one of Bash's illegitimate children.
rogue traders not third. Well, essentially, a surgical strike in terms of teleporting in there, killing the High Lord, sun up his ass, rescuing the
Oh.
and then getting out.
But
Then
we kind of
what?
want to keep the
Teleporting
colony.
in, killing the High Lord, whatever, and then running a nice, having all of our troops on the ground, since they probably don't have that many troops, especially with what weapons they had.
No, that's true as well, actually, unless they've managed to get outside employment like mercenaries, which I don't think they would have done just because we haven't given them that much money.
Yep. It might have been 6 years, but all their resources would have been coming from us.
Which actually probably means they're shit poor, given we spent that entire time stuck in a warp trap. Rift.
So,
Which actually means
they're
we
obviously
get
going to be up against a very low-tech army, if we even are up against an army.
Oh no, as soon as you say that, now they're all going to be in power armor with plasma weapons.
Oh, fuck, it's a space marine recruiting world now. Ah!
Worse, the Tau.
Oh, God in heaven, no. Don't give Grady
Well,
ideas.
okay. So we're going to space these guys as soon as they enter the shuttle bay. We're just opening the. We're just forgetting to re-engage the air. We're going to engage the air shield so that they get out of their ship. Then we're going to turn it off.
Pretty much, yeah.
People floating outside the ship.
Yep.
Just
I'm
Ariana,
actually
it's-
supposed to get away
before
with
we
that, so it's-
space him.
Are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna.
We should
the
actually get
officers
some
when-
answers before we space the guy, yeah?
Yeah, if you want to
Okay.
Yeah,
separate.
because I can mind rape him and return him into something we can use.
Send you
Before
back,
we
back
space
down to body. Where's everyone else? Oh, they're still up there.
Right. So, we can start with just docking them. That's fair, and then we'll just.
Yeah, we'll just
And
engineer
make
it.
sure that we jam any communications.
Oh yeah.
we have to do then really is just make sure we get the officer separate from the hangar bay, vent the hangar bay so the 39 others are gone, and you're free
Yeah.
to mind rape the gentleman on his own time.
I'm good.
So, someone would like to make me some sort of bluff style skill check to try and separate the commander out.
I have
could
a 34 deceive.
Yep.
Ah.
Anyone got?
I've got a
Deceive would
50
work.
something to intimidate, but I don't think that would work here.
Yeah, a deceive will work.
Oh boy.
So, what are we? That's
Um,
fellowship.
Just a fellowship roll.
Yep. Fellowship. I've got the skill, so it's full power. Ah.
Oh wow. He knows something's up now.
You can fate that, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna fight it and